and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we have Warhammer Age of Sigmar battle report for you. Today, it's going to be 2,000 points, match play, where we're going to be playing the scenario First Blood, which is where there's 3 objectives in a diagonal across the middle of the table. It's pretty simple. Control 1, Control 2, Control more. A great scenario for testing out new armies because we're going to have Nighthaunt coming on the channel and they're going to be taking on my Hallowheart army. Going to take Hallowheart, Cities of Sigmar, and with that said, that's not much more to it. Playing out the General's Handbook from the previous year, and yeah, playing First Blood, Nighthaunt versus Cities of Sigmar. Let's get cracking on into it and see how the Nighthaunt do. Alright, and so here we have 2,000 points of Cities of Sigmar. We're playing in the Hallowheart sub-faction. Our general is going to be the Sorceress. She's going to have the Veteran of the Blazing Crusade command trait. This means she puts her in an aura of Ignore Battle Shock around her. And then she's also going to have the artifact, the Whitefire Tome, which, because she's already a wizard, will give her access to the entire Hallowheart spell lore. Her adjutant will be the Battle Mage next to her. He's going to be from Haish, and he's going to have the spells Roaming Wildfire and Elemental Cyclone. For our troops, we've got 30 Free Guild Handgunners, 20 Phoenix Guard, 10 Free Guild Guard, and 10 Dread Spears. We then also have at the back a Luminarch of Haish, which is going to have Crystal Aegis and Seer Wounds. We're then going to have the Steam Tank Commander, who's going to have the Wizard Hat, which is going to make him a wizard, so he's going to have Seer Wounds and Ignite Weapons. And then we've got the Hurricanum, which is going to have Warding Brand and Seer Wounds. Lastly, we've got 2 Endless Spells, the Horrorghast and the Umbral Spell Portals. And then for our grand strategy for the army, we are going to go with Prize Sorcery, because we've got 5 wizards, so why not go Prize Sorcery? Alrighty, and so Harley's brought around some Nighthaunt. What have we got in here today?
Yep, I'm playing Emerald Host, Kudros, Guardian of Souls with Seal of Haish, Shaish, and Light Shard. 2 blocks of 20 Chain Rasps, 10 Dread South Harridans, block of Spirit Hosts, Lady Alinda with Life Stealer, 10 Grimghast Reapers, a Spirit Torment with Cloaked in Shadow, and the Beacon artifact, 2 Chain Ghasts, and Reverence.
Awesome. So I'm assuming the dude there is your general because he's got the Cloaked in Shadow command traits. Yep. The Spirit, not Spirit Torment, what is he? The Guardian of Souls. Yep. Is there only one of them now? Grand strategy for the army?
Hold the line.
Awesome. And you are less points than the Hallowheart army, so what is your triumph for the game?
Bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirsty. Reroll charge. Cool. Before we get into today's video, we'd like to give a special thanks to our channel sponsors. First of all, to Mithras Games, who provides us with all our amazing game mats for the channel. Terrainheim, who provides us with MDF terrain and the amazing trackers you see in games like Warhammer Age of Sigmar on the channel. The Dice Guy for supplying us with amazing dice, and Monty's Tabletop Terrain for supplying us with fantastic 3D printed terrain at an affordable price. Thank you all for your support on the channel. If you'd like to go and have a look at any of these companies, we'll leave links to all 4 of them down in the description of the video. And so armies are all deployed on the table. Cities of Sigmar, pretty much everything just bunched up here in one nice big anvil of doom. And then we've got the Nighthaunt with some Chain Rasp, Bladegeist Revenants, the Dread South Harridans, more Chain Rasp, Grimghast Reapers, Alinda and Kurdos back there with the Spirit Host, Spirit Torment and the Chain Ghast, and then the General over here.
The Spirit Torment's the General.
Oh, Spirit Torment's the General, sorry. And then the dude over there as well. Guardian of Souls. Keep forgetting his name. So, you are playing Emerald Host, so you get to roll D3 plus 1 units. 4. So, what 4 units are you going to pick?
The 3 big things. What's your General?
Sorceress.
Might as well do it on her as well.
Cool. Bring 3 big things and the Sorceress. Alright, so start off Nighthaunt turn 1. City's going to give Nighthaunt the first turn. So before we start the first battle round, before command points are generated, Kurdos has got to roll on a... No, not a 2+. So I go up to 3 like I should. Your battle tactic for the turn?
Hold 2 outside my territory.
Yep. Which 2 do you pick?
Probably go for those 2.
Cool, the 2 outest ones. Nice. So he doesn't have to go near my Devastation of Doom bubble. And then we go into heroic actions. So I'm going to try and generate a command point with the Luminarch on a 4+. I do.
Do the same thing on the Spirit Torment.
Yep, so both got our heroic leadership. Alright, so magic-wise, Alinda's got nothing she can do in the round. She's out of range of everything.
Arcane Bolt.
She can Arcane Bolt, I guess, if she really wants to. It's within 12 inch of her, so if I have
yeah,
get within. So you're just going to use Seal of Shaiish from the dude. 7. And all my wizards are out of range of that, so for this turn, you're going to get 5-up ward, and I'm not going to try and stop you with magic for once. So that's the end of your hero phase, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So into movement, and we'll come back after all the Nighthaunt have moved. Cool. Alright, so that's the end of the movement phase for the Nighthaunt. Their army just pretty much moves up. You did use your heroic leadership to auto-run them 6 to get them on. You're just trying to make my charge as long as possible. I think it's a 9-inch charge for the Phoenix Guard there. But other than that, that's the end of your movement phase. No shooting to speak of because Alinda's too far away to lift the veil. And you've got no crossbows in your army. So with that, I think that's the end of the turn, really.
Yep.
So you're going to get 1, 2 more, and your battle tactic for your full 5 points on turn 1.
Yep.
All right. So because Kurtis is on the battlefield, he's going to roll before we start the next turn to see if he steals this command point. 4 plus? Nope. 5 plus. Yep. So I go up to 4. You go up to 3. Heroic action-wise, you're going with an extra denier, so Kurtis is going to try and be a dispeller. So Spirit Torment's going to pick to be able to try and dispel as if it were a wizard this round. I'm going to try and generate an extra command point on the Hurricanum on a 4 plus. It does not. And so we're going to start with the Hurricanum's going to take D6 mortal wounds at the top of my hero phase for a command point. 2, that means all my wizards within 12 inch of him will be +2 to cast. Alright, well, Hurricanum's going to start our magic. He's going to go Seer Wounds on himself.
Yep.
Goes off on a 6, 7.
Try and get rid of it.
So you need a 9 because of Arcane?
No.
No. So he's going to heal D6 wounds on the Hurricanum for 3, so he's back to full health. So we're then going to go with the Hurricanum. It's going to cast... I'm going to cast Mystic Shield on the steam tank itself. So that goes off on an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you can't stop it.
Yep.
Sorceress is going to stab a guy for +2 to cast. And then she's going to cast the Umbral Spell Portal. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes off just.
Try and deny it.
Go. Stops. Battle Mage is going to go Fast Protection. 7, 8, 9, 10.
What was that for?
Fast Protection, so the Phoenix Guard will be -1 to hit.
Ooh. Okay, I'll try and get rid of it.
Yeah, no.
I got 1 more left.
Luminarch's going to go with Crystal Aegis. Can't stop that. So now my Ignore Magic thing is on a 4-up and a bubble of 18 inch around him. Sorceress's second spell will be Warding Brand on the Phoenix Guard. That's a 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes off on a 7. So this will be on the Phoenix Guard, meaning every time you kill one, the potential will do mortal wounds back to you every time they suffer a wound.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool, so that one goes off. Then go to the Steam Tank. He's going to cast Arcane Bolt for a 6, 7, 8.
Try and get rid of it.
5, 6, 7. No. Goes off.
I got nothing.
Steam Tank will then also turn himself into a monster.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't stop it.
Forgot to mention our battle tactic as well. It's just run the 3 units here. So other than that, Battle Mage still has 1 spell, but he's got nothing he can really cast. So we'll leave that as the end of the hero phase. On a 4 plus, I do gain an extra command point from the Adjutant. I don't. And so into movement, and we'll come back after it's all done. So you're electing to use a redeploy after I've moved the Steam Tank. So D6 movement for 6.
You're right back.
Yeah, you're pretty much going to make it a 9-inch charge instead of a 7, really.
Yep. I want the charge. 1, 2.
Alrighty, so moved up the Bubble of Doom. Steam Tank has moved up, as you saw. He redeployed as soon as I jumped on the objective, so now I've got to make a big charge over here. But before all those charges, we've got some shooting to make. So we're going to start with the Hurricane shooting. He's going to take the Chain Rasp, which he's barely in range. So 2 pluses, D3 mortal wounds for each 2 plus. So 3d3 mortals on them for 7 mortal wounds.
6 up the board?
Yep.
Phone +1.
+1, so 6 die. Alright, so all our handgunners are in range of the Bladegeist Revenant. So we'll start with the Hockland Long Rifle, hitting on a 3, hits, wounding on a 3, wounds, cool.
Nope, damage.
2 for that one.
Oh, almost.
Takes 1. And then the rest of the handgunners hitting on 3s. And 3s to wounds. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 saves to make on the Bladegeist Revenants.
16.
So 4 ups on them.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they're not going to all die. Oops. They're going to take a beating. 2 more, so that's 6 die.
Yep. 2, 4, 6. 2.
Right, so Steam Tank is going to shoot into the Bladegeist Revenants as well. Steam Gun, we're going to use all-out attack for +1 to hit. Steam Gun hitting on a 3. Of course it misses. His Hockland Long Rifle hits. Doesn't wound, of course. So the Luminarch's got a nice clean shot. We're going to hit the Chain Rasp, the Spirit Torment, Alinda, and the Spirit Host. So 2 up, it hits and does D3 mortal wounds. So starting with the Chain Rasp, D3 for 2 mortals.
1.
1. On the Spirit Torment, just D3 for 1.
Take it on him. Nope, takes 1.
Alinda on a 2 plus, takes D3. Takes 3 on Alinda.
Let's see if I can pass it off.
So first of all, Alinda's going to try and bodyguard them.
3 plus?
Yep. Each one, so you've got 3 mortals to try and do.
Yep.
Yep, so they all go on the Spirit Host, who can't take a ward.
Yes.
And then the Spirit Host on a 2 plus will take D3 for 2. Take 2. Cool. Take that. 5 wounds off the Spirit Hosts. That is it for my shooting. So we'll go into charges. Only one to try and declare, and that is the Steam Tank. And so Steam Tank does need a 10-inch charge, so we're going to try it. He's got it. 11. Lovely. And so he's ended his charge, so he will do on a 2 plus D3 mortal wounds at the end of his charge. He'll put it on the Bladegeist Revenants. So D3 for 3. I like the Sinful Dice. Nope. 3 of them. And then we'll go for a Stomp, because he is a monster at current.
Yep.
And we'll stomp the Bladegeist. So D3 for 2. Gonna roll double 6. No. So Bladegeist gone. And then we'll go attack the Chain Rasp. Right, so we're going to go all-out attack on him as well. So we've got D6 attacks with our Crushing Wheels for 6. And these will be hitting now on 3s. And 2s to wound. 3s to wound, sorry. 2. You don't care about the range.
5 plus.
They are damage 2 apiece.
5 up.
Nope. Take 2.
Take 1. Yeah, 2. I'll go like that.
Then he's got his rod. And the dude, misses. Can't hit him with his little cool little skull rod. So Chain Rasp turn to go back in the fight.
Yep.
And so you've gone for all-out attack against the Steam Tank. So it is 3s and 3s currently.
It helped.
No. And then 3s.
2, 4, 6, 8.
8.
For the first slot.
8, and then whatever you roll on the next.
Oh, that's terrible. 2, 4,
6, 7.
6, 7. So 15.
15. I'm currently on a 2-up save. So 2 ups. Take 1, 2, 3.
CP to auto pass them.
Yep, and then end of the turn I'm going to use my Arcane Bolt.
Yep, for D3.
Yep. It is within 3, so I'm actually going to put it on your character.
Yep.
For 1. Yep, take some mortal wound. And then you're going to spend your last CP for the turn to auto pass those Chain Rasp. That will be the end of the turn, so I'm not going to control that, but I will get that one, and I'll get my battle tactic.
I got my Emerald Host then.
Yep. Alright, so on a 2+, all the units you picked will take some mortal wounds, so the Steam Tank. No, thankfully, because he's a monster this turn, so he won't take the +1.
Luminarch.
Luminarch.
Yes.
Yes, D3.
For 1.
1. So on a 6-up, he doesn't care. He's got a what save? Nope, takes 1. Hurricaneum. Yes. For 2. 6-ups. Nope, takes 2. Then the General.
Takes 2.
Takes 2. On 4-ups, because she's going to palm them off to a regiment. Which she does, and 2 of them will then die.
Will they need to take them around
now? No, because she's there. Alrighty, and so with that, it's time for priority. So, cities, got a 4, you got a 1. Cities are going to take it. Uh-oh, for the Nighthaunt. So, start of my turn, battle tactic wise, we are going to go with Conquer over here. Pretty confident I can get rid of those Chain Rasp, I think. And then we will go with Heroic Actions, which will be, you're going to do another Deny, Spirit Torment again. I'm going to go Heroic Healing on the Hurricaneum. Does, heals D3 for 1. And then the Steam Tank heals D3 every turn as well. Heals 3, he's back to full health. And then I'll generate an extra command point with the General's Adjutant.
Yep.
I do not, but Kurdos will also try and steal my command point, which he doesn't. We'll spend a command point to hit the Hurricaneum for D6 mortals. For 2 again. So this means I'm going to get +2 to cast in a bubble round again. Hurricaneum will start off then going Seer Wound straight away on itself. Which will be 7, 8, 9, 10.
Try and get rid of it. 9.
4, no. So it goes off. As soon as there was a 4, it wasn't working. So D6 heal for 4, so back to full health. Alright, so the Hurricaneum is then going to go Comet of Cassandora. So we're going to pick the Chain Rasp as the target. Can't stop that.
Yep.
It's 11, 12. So the Chain Rasp take D3 mortal wounds to begin with. For 2.
No, take 2.
Sorry, that wasn't Comet of Cassandora. That was Chain Lightning. Wrong spell. So every unit within 6 will start the Harridans on a 4+. No. Kurdos. Yes. D3 for 1. He's going to take it on him.
Yep.
Yep. So he just takes a wound. On the Chain Ghast. Yes. D3 for 3 on the Chain Ghasts. Take 3.
3. I think they got 2 each.
Yeah, I believe so. Then on the Spirit Torment. No. On a Linda. Yes, for D3. For 1 on a Linda.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
And then on the Spirit Host. No. Sorceress will then try and go with... she's going to stab a dude. And then she's going to attempt to cast Umbral Spell Portal.
Yep.
So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Try and get rid of it.
No, goes off this time. And so the Sorceress is then going to cast a spell through the Spell Portal. She's going to cast Elemental Roaming Wildfire. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I may as well.
10 or... So it goes off. So now I roll a dice for every model in the unit. On a 4+, it's a mortal wound.
Yep.
So every model in this unit on a 4+, a mortal wound. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not particularly great. But 7 5-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
3, so I take 4.
Battle Mage will then go with Fast Protection on the Phoenix Guard. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's -1 to hit on the Phoenix Guard.
No.
And then So then we'll go Roaming Wildfire with the Battle Mage, targeting the Chain Rasps.
That's one you do over there, isn't it?
No. So Elemental Cyclone. I've got the names wrong again. There's so many spells. 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes off. Goes off. So it'll be D3 mortal wounds to the Chain Rasp.
Yep.
For 1.
Save it.
And then every unit within 6 inch again on a 4+. So the Harridans. Nope. The Chaingast. Nope. Kurdos. Nope. Spirit Torment. Nope. Elinda. No. Spirit Hosts. No. Wow. Good job, Battle Mage.
It did nothing.
Turns out it was not such a roaming wildfire. So the Steam Tank will go Mystic Shield on itself. Goes off on a 5. And then he'll go Arcane Bolt on himself as well. Goes off. Luminarch will then go Burning Gaze on the Chain Rasp Horde. Goes off. Does D3 times 2 mortal wounds because there's 10 or more models in the unit. So 4 mortals.
Save 1.
Take 3. And then his last spell will go with Crystal Aegis. Goes off. So I've got the 4-up spell ignore.
Yep.
With that, that's the end of my hero phase, so we'll go into movement. End of the hero phase, we're going to do D3 mortal wounds to the Chain Rasp Horde. For 2. Take 1. And so movement is all done for the Bubble of Doom. So let's go into some shooting. We'll start with the Steam Tank because he only has 1 target. It's going to be those Chain Rasps. So he's going to get to begin with. He's going to use his Steam Gun. So 2d6 plus 2 attacks on the Steam Gun. So 5.
They might live.
So hitting on 4s. And 3s. 2.
5+.
And 5+.
It's 1 damage.
Yep.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Cool.
Steam Cannon will hit on a 3. Hits. Wounds. Fail, so d6 damage. For 5.
Yuck. I'm in trouble. +1. Take 4.
4. And then his long rifle. Hits. Wounds. Damage 2 on that. So
That's 2.
take another one. Cool. Alright, so everything that can shoot into these Chain Rasps is going to go there, including the Hockland long rifle, which hits and doesn't wound with that. So these will be on 3s for the actual guns. That was pretty abysmal there. That one was a hit. And then 3s to wounds. 7, 8.
5s. Damage?
Just 1, so 5 more.
5.
Yeah, 5 more, like I said.
That's not good.
And so 11 into the other Chain Rasp Horde. We are 3s. And 3s. Just 2 into those Chain Rasp. Nope. And yep. Take 1. So Luminarch's going to shoot. This time he won't get a Spirit Host because the one behind Elinda got turned into
Light.
ghostly ash. So the Chain Rasp get hit for D3 for 1 mortal.
1 mortal.
1 mortal. Spirit Torment gets hit for 2. Going to pass them off or take them on him?
Pass them off.
Yep, both pass off. So 2 wounds, that kills another Spirit Host. And D3 on Elinda, potentially on a 2-up. She does, so D3 for 2 on Elinda. Palm off?
No.
Or not on her, cool.
Next one.
Takes 1. So then the Hurricaneum's going to target Elinda with its 3 on 2-ups. So 3d3 mortals to Elinda. For 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Pass off from the Spirit Host. He's got 2 wounds left.
So he's dead.
Yep.
And then 5 on Elinda.
4s.
Oh, I'll take that. 3.
3. Ugh.
End of the shooting phase, we'll use the Arcane Bolt going into the Chain Rasp. For 3 mortars on them.
Take 2.
One dies, there's 1 dude left. So that will be combat. I'm quite happy not being in combat with you. So we're just going to go straight into the fights. He's not a monster anymore, so he's going to go first.
Yep.
So everything into the Chain Rasp. We've got 2d6 plus 2 attacks. Okay.
No.
We've used all that attack as well. Maybe I could have split my attacks. So we are hitting on 3s. Yeah, we probably could have. And 3s. Oh, that's not great. Wow, look at those 1s. 4.
5s.
Each of these is damage 2 as well, so he's really dead.
Yeah, that's worth a shot.
And then, yeah, my rod gets wasted because I did declare everything in there and I've used my Arcane Bolt. So, yep.
What does this guy actually do in combat?
Alright, so Guardian Souls, 3s to hit and 2s to wound. 2. Any rend?
Rend 1.
Rend 1, so I'm on a 3-up save. Save both.
Yep.
So, end of turn, you've got a Battle Shock to spend, I think.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll spend Battle Shock for him.
Cool, so that drops you down to 2. And then I'm going to get my Battle Tactic and the 2 objectives, so I'll get 1, 2 more and my Battle Tactic for the turn for 5 points.
Yep.
So your Battle Tactic for the turn, you're going to go with Conquer. First of all, do you want to do Kodos and see if he steals the command point I might generate? No, thankfully, because I don't have any. You go back up to 3. Heroic actions after that. I'm going to go Heroic Healing on the Luminarch.
Do it on Linda.
So, Luminarch, fine, just. Alinda, fine, so both heal D3. I heal the only wound I've got left, and you heal the 3.
Magic.
So, Light Shard is your first spell for 6. I might as well try and dispel.
Yep.
I got +1 on my army wound. Stopped on an 8.
Yep. Linda gets 2.
Lifesteal is your second spell. 5.
Goes off, I think.
We'll see. It doesn't anyway, so you can ignore that.
Then I might as well do Linda's special spell.
3.
Nope, not going to do it.
So that's it for your hero phase, unless Alinda's going to pop her heal.
I only get a Chain Rasp back.
Oh yeah, you'd get a Chain Gasp.
Chain Gasp. Yeah. Not really worth it. Not yet.
Maybe if all the Spirit Hosts didn't die, it would have been useful. But
yeah.
So end of the hero phase then, yeah.
Yep.
Into movement. I'll come back after it's all done. Alrighty. So yeah, your movement is pretty much you're going to try and come burst my bubble.
Yep.
Shooting. You've got Alinda's lifting the veil. Alinda's going to try 3 mortal wounds to my general.
Yep.
So on a 4+, she palms them off over onto her bodyguard. No. On a 6+, she ignores them then. Ignores 1, so she takes 2.
Linda heals D3.
Yep, so into charges then, your Gringast with a 9.
I could actually work this out. I can spread them out.
Alright, so you've chosen the Gringast. I'm going to go Unleash Hell, but I'm actually going to issue the command from back here onto this model, because that means Alinda can't stop, because she only stops the issuing part. So on 2+, D3 mortal wounds to them, because it is a shooting attack still. So 2d3 mortal wounds on the Gringast for 5.
1.
Yep, so 4 dead Gringast. I'll take that.
Yep.
Chain Ghast. Chain Rasp, sorry.
Yeah. Leave that here because I actually need to remember this.
Yeah, because we've got to remember the charge
5.
rules. There's only 5 of them, so they can... Oh, 6. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're 25 mil bases anyway.
Yeah.
Alinda. 3, so she's only literally just going forward.
Yeah.
The Kodos.
Torment
first. With a 10.
Go that way.
Kodos. An 8.
And
The banshees.
12.
12. Chain Ghast is the last charge. 6. He's getting in. So now we've just got to work out what all your Wave of Terrors have done, and then we'll get back. Alright, so Wave of Terror, so he's going to go -1 to save, so I've just removed my Mystic Shield token, so we don't bother with that. And then, so the Phoenix Guard are striking last, -1 to hit.
-3 to hit.
-3 to hit, not that it matters, and then...
-2 to saves.
And then -2 to saves. So they will be on a 6-up save.
Yeah. Since they're fighting...
So, Dreadside Paladins, you will be +1 to hit because you're going to use all that attack. And then you're already +1 to wound thanks to multiple different sources. So 3s with all their attacks. And 3s to wound. So, Steam Tank on 4-ups. 3-ups, sorry. So, bam, 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 bam. The tank. 5. So, Steam Tank fights back then. Or actually, we've got some stuff over here we could go with, I think.
Yeah, those guys. Alright,
Hurricaneum's going to go into the Grimghast Reapers, actually, as my first activation. So, Wizard Staff hits on a 3. Misses. Then we get 4 attacks from the horses. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 1.
Good.
And then 4 attacks from the books and tools. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
Fell.
Apparently you don't like books. 6 upwards.
Upwards.
Yeah, books and pens stab 2 ghosts somehow.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I read like some like banishing words. That's got to be how that happened. I'm going to use all our defense on the Phoenix Guard as you pick the Chain Ghast to hit them.
Yep, so 3s and 3s.
-1 to hit, don't forget.
Yep.
So 4s. Wounds.
1.
Rends.
1.
So 6-up save. And damage. And then a 4-up ward. No, 1 Phoenix Guard dies.
That's actually a really good way to get a Phoenix Guard. Charge him with more.
The Free Good Guard into the Grimghasts. 3s to hit, thanks to a +1. And 4s to wound. Wow, go Free Good. 4. Ugh.
Ugh. 2.
Okay, 2 more. Go Guardsman. And then you might as well go here.
Yep.
So Guardian of Souls, 3 attacks into the Steam Tank.
3s.
2 hit. And 3s.
2s.
2s.
This is in range of himself.
Yep.
2 at -1.
Cool. Pass 1, fail 1.
Damage 2.
Cool. Go to 7.
That's who you got to fight.
Yeah, so now it's just stuff into the Phoenix Guard and then my Phoenix Guard will go.
So what comes on?
Alright, so Kurdos Valentian, the Craven King, is going to go into the Phoenix Guard next. He is -1 to hit, thanks to fast protection.
I'll put +1 to hit.
Yep. You've already
yes.
You've already used all that attack, so cannot.
Yes.
So.
So 3s to hit, 4s to hit.
Oh, that was
Which is the -1.
Yep.
3s to wound.
2.
2.
Rend.
Ren 3.
Rend 3, so let's go straight through damage.
3.
Cool.
6.
So this will be 6 4-up wards on the Phoenix Guard. So 4-up wards. Pass 3. Oh, I've got 1 more to make. Oh no, I don't. There it is. So 2 die.
Actually, I'm +1 to hit because of this.
Ah, yeah. It wouldn't matter. There were 2s anyway, but yep.
4s to hit. 4s to wound.
1.
1.
Rend.
1.
1. So we'll get a 6-up on this.
Yep.
Damage.
1.
1. So 4-up. Nope. 1 dies. So he killed 3.
Yep.
Linda. Yep. 3 hits.
Winning on 3s. 2, you won't get a save against it. It's Ren 2, damage 2.
Cool. So 4 up wards. Pass 1, fail 3. Ouch.
Spectral Claws. Be 4s. And then 4s. 1 at -1.
6 up. Nope.
Damage 1.
4 up. Saved.
3s and 3s.
So Spirit Torment. 3s. And 3s.
Ugh. 1.
Rend 1.
2.
2. So go straight through damage.
1. I think that's right.
Save on the ward. Saved on the ward or the armor save if it wasn't Rend 2.
The Chain Rafts and those left.
Yep. So Chain Rasp going into
No, these guys.
Oh, so Grimghast next.
Yep. They're going to go into here.
Into the Phoenix Guard, yep.
Yep.
2 attacks each.
2 attacks from the bell.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hitting on 3s.
Both hit.
Wounding on 3s.
Both wounds. Rend, 2.
Yes. D3 damage.
2d3, so there's 2 damage, so 4 up wards. Save both.
I get 3 attacks because I get +1 because you got more than 10.
Yep.
More than 5.
1 hit.
1 auto wound.
Oh, yeah, auto wound, it was a 6, so Rend 1.
1.
So 6 up and 4 up.
I think it's so, 1.
And then the 6 chain rasps, so you should have 13 attacks there.
4, 5, 6. Champion. And +1 to hit because of this,
yep.
+1 to wound because of they charge.
And then -1 to hit still.
So 4s and 3s.
So, yeah. That was my -1 to hit them was pretty useful. Didn't roll particularly great either.
Yeah, wrong terribly.
3.
3.
So no Rend on chain rasps, so these are... Oh no, I've still got my negative to armor saves. So I am still with +1, so 5 ups. Nope, and then 4 ups.
Yep.
Save 1, 2 more. And so, Phoenix Guard are going to be going back, so I am +1, -2 though, or -3 or whatever it was. So I am -1, so this means I will be on 4s to hit. And 3s to wound. Oh, wow. That is 5, 10, 11 wounds.
4s.
So 4s and 4s.
That is bad. That's really bad.
Not bad. 1, 2...
1, 2, 3, 4. Take 4.
So completely forgot to attack with my steam tank in this.
Wouldn't matter.
Caught up. Not that it mattered, he'd gone before me anyway. So 2d6 plus 2, d6 plus 2 attack, sorry. For 3. Putting them all into... now we're going to your Harridans.
Yep.
No hits. And the rod hits. Doesn't wound.
Didn't matter anyway.
So it didn't matter anyway. Battle Shock, I don't care. Because I've got Veteran of the Blazing Crusade here.
Yep.
You've got Battle Shock for the Banshees and for the Chain Rasp.
Yeah.
So going to auto pass the Grimghast and then the Chain Rasp only lost 4, so it doesn't matter there. So, end of the battle round, you've got your Emerald Host. So we'll start with the Steam Tank. Does D3.
3.
3.
General, because this would be funny.
It does, D3. 3, alright, I have to roll a 6 up water. She's dead from the Emerald Host. She lives on 1 wound. Hurricane. D3. 2, 6 up wards.
It's not a monster?
No. Save 1, so it takes 1. And then the Luminarch. For 2, 6 up wards. So everyone, let's go. So 1, 1, and another 2 on her. And so priority for turn 3, you will get your conquer, so you'll get your full 5 points here.
Yep.
But priority, cities, got a 6, you can't win.
Yep.
Going to take it.
That's bad.
So before we get into the city's turn, Kurdos to begin with. Does not, he hasn't stolen anything so far this game.
Nope.
And then I'm going to try and generate a CP with my Hurricaneum, which I do, so I've got Heroic Leadership.
Might as well go for a deny.
Yep. And then Steam Tank heals D3 for 2. Alright, so we're going to go with Broken Ranks for our battle tactic as well, and let's get started with a command point being spent on the Hurricaneum for D6 mortal wounds to it for 3. We're going to use our Heroic Leadership for that.
Yep.
And then he'll immediately try and heal himself with Sea Wounds. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You need to roll Boxcast to stop it.
May as well.
Oh, I saw that for 6. So he heals D6. Heals all 4 he's taken. And then we're going to go Chain Lightning with the Hurricaneum as well. So that'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that'll be a 10.
Need to get rid of that one.
No. So that is D3 mortal wounds to the Chain Rasp and everything within 6 inches of them on a 4+. So 3 on the Chain Rasp. For 2. And then everyone within 6 inch after the spell is resolved. So it's not going to get hit.
Yeah.
So we'll go with Kurdos. Nope. Alinda. Yes. D3. for 3.
Don't die. She's
No.
good.
Torment, yes, for 1.
Good.
And the Grimghast, no. Sorceress is going to go Raging Wildfire. 7, 8, 9 goes off.
Try and get rid of it.
This is a 4+ mortal wound, isn't it? No.
No.
So 4 dice in there.
One more deny apparently by the tank.
Does nothing. Wow. She'll then go Word of Pain. Goes off thanks to her sacrifice.
Yep.
So on the chain rust, D3 mortals for 2. 2 more. That's the sorceress done. We'll then go with the battle mage. Sorry, we'll go with the Luminarch next. He'll do his Burning Gaze, which is the other area effect one,
yep.
starting with the chain rasp. This goes off 8, 9, 10, 11.
Now let it go off.
So chain rasp to D3 on the chain rasp.
Got that.
Got battle tactic, but then everyone within 6. So Kurdos, yes, D3 for 3 on Kurdos. Takes 2. Alinda, yes. Takes 2.
Takes 1.
Spirit Torment, no. Grimghast, yes. D3 for 1.
Takes 1.
Grimghast. It's then going to cast Far's Protection on the Phoenix Guard.
Yep.
Goes off on a 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep, can't deny it.
Actually goes off on 13 even. Battle Mage will go with... Oh, sorry, mixed up their spells. Battle Mage has already used one, so he's going to go with Burning Gaze next. 9, 10, 11, 12. Just can't stop it.
Yep.
So D3 Mortals on Alinda for 3.
It's fine. Takes 1.
Takes 1.
The 1 left.
Battle Mage will then use his second spell for Arcane Bolt. Goes off on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
And then Steam Tank over here, where first of all we're going to go Mystic Shield. Goes off on a 10.
What other spell have you got?
I can turn myself into a monster. He's then also got Ignite Weapons, which can give him +1 to wound and Seer Wounds.
You've already cast Seer Wounds.
Yeah, so I've just got +1 to wound left.
No.
So he's now a he's now got +1 save.
Yep.
He's then going to turn himself into a monster, which he does.
Yep.
So he's now a monster. And so that is it for magic. Oh, one other thing, I've got my adjutant to roll on a 4+ to get a command point.
Yep.
Do not. You're a terrible advisor. He's probably trying to patch up our wounds more than advise at the moment. So with that, we're going to go into movement. So end of the hero phase before movement though, I'm going to activate my Arcane Bolt and put 1 mortal wound on that Grimghast. Kills him. That's important. So with that dying, end of the movement, we just ran them up there, taking that objective, and then he's come along here because now, because of how your bases are with Alinda and that, I can hit both. So starter shooting, we are going to do that. So on a 2+, Alinda will be hit. D3 for 2. She fails 1, she's dead. She goes. Oh, she didn't pass anything.
Yep.
And then Kurdos on a 2+. D3 for 3 on Kurdos. He takes 1. We'll then put the Hurricane into Kurdos as well for 3d3 on 2-ups. So 3d3. 6 mortals on Kurdos.
1, 2, 3, 4. That'll probably kill her. 8.
And so that takes Kurdos off the table as well. It's not looking good for the Nighthaunt at this point.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Steam Tank's then going to shoot into your Harridans like it has to. Doesn't really have a choice in the matter. So Steam Gun is going to be 2d6 plus 2. So I need to roll under my remaining wounds. So on a 6 I can't. No, I'm fine. So 2d6 plus 2 shots, 8. We'll spend a command point for +1 to hit. So 3s to hit. And Sting Gun is currently, I've taken how many? 7, so 4's to wound now. 4 on the Harridans.
+1.
And your 6 up ward.
+1.
2. Sting Cannon. Hits. Wounds. 1. I'll save it. Long Rifle. Hits. Doesn't wound. So handgunners are going to light up the night on those Harridans. So the Long Rifle hitting on a 3 misses. The rest of them hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds. 4 ups to begin with. That's not a bad roll to begin with there. Wow, just 3 fails. Good. And then pass another one, so 2 more. Still hurts though.
Yeah.
So that's the end of shooting. As I said, no charges for me. End of the charge phase, my transformer of a steam tank over here. His name is Optimus Steamus. He's going to stomp the the Banshees. Does D3 for 2 mortals. And then we'll go first with him. And so he has D6 plus 2 attacks for 3. 1 hit. 1 wounds. 2 damage for that. And then the hit him with my sword does not.
3 attacks hitting on.
So Spirit Torment next, 3 attacks.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep.
+1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
That won't hit then. 3s to wound.
1.
-1.
Yep, so it goes through. Damage.
1.
Alright, ward. Saved.
Yep.
And so, Phoenix Guard into the Spirit Torment. We are 3s. Currently 2s, actually. We've got no negatives now. And then 3s to wound. That is a lot. That is really a lot. 5, 10, 15. He's only got... It's not a bad roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I need to make 2 of these.
5 ups or 4 ups for him? Well, yeah, didn't. There's 2 ones.
Doesn't matter. He does. Takes 4.
Cool. Then you just got your stuff over here because I pulled him out of combat.
I'll check.
So he's going to activate the Harvest Moon. Might as well.
Yeah. Go over here. Go with him first.
Apparently activating it distracts you. That was 1 wound.
1 wound, -1 or 2.
Saved on 5 up.
Yep. You got nothing else to fight with?
No, so just 2 Harridans. I do have Mystic Shield on him as well.
There. Next one here.
He does have Mystic Shield.
Let's see. Yep, +1 to hit. Actually, they hit on 2s normally. 3s normally. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, wait, no range.
No range. 2 ups. Take a wound.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's game.
And yeah, I now control all 3 objectives. I think at this point, top of 3, it is game for the Nighthaunt.
Yeah, I
unfortunately.
go there.
You might be able to kill the steam tank.
I might kill the steam tank, but then you're going to shoot me, I'm dead.
And then, yeah, so that's your turn. Let's see, priority for the next turn. I got a 2. You got a 5, so you would get it, but then
I
you
charge them and die.
and then, yeah, you die. Yeah, or, you know, if I don't kill you on that, the Phoenix Guard then come in and I'm pretty sure Phoenix Guard have got that.
Yeah.
Or that just shoots. But yeah, Nighthaunt, they... Look, I think when they charged, they were really devastating. Like that...
Yeah.
Against anything other than like a Phoenix Guard unit that's -1 to hit.
The 4-up board is what did it. If you didn't have the 4-up board, they would have disappeared.
They're a tough unit that had a good debuff against you on them.
Not be able to get any spells off as well.
Yeah, you're playing an army where...
And lots of mortal wounds.
Yeah, I think that's generally been like Nighthaunt's issue though, is they don't like playing the range. Like this here, that guy there accounted for so much damage across the table.
I think he probably did 20, 30 damage.
Yeah, with like a mixture of spells on that. He was probably I think he was probably MVP. Yeah. And like the fact he ended the game on no wounds.
Bloody 0 wounds.
Yeah, it's not you're not going to grind down armies like Nurgle with the Mortals on the Nighthaunt, but you are going to like finish stuff off. Like you almost killed her.
I would have killed her.
She would have died. Yeah. Go on, roll your dice. Let's see. Let him roll a dice, and we'll see if he would have killed my general. 2 D3, 3. All right, 4 ups. They palm off onto Dread Spears. No. So 3 6 ups. No, you would have killed my general. There you go.
Steam tank.
Moral victory. Yeah. Moral victory. He killed my general. She did die from the Emerald Host Curse.
Yeah.
Good game, man. That was fun. Thank you very much. And so that is the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and drop us a comment. Let us know what you thought about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming, you can come and join our Discord server, which is linked down in the video's description. Lastly, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so either by supporting us on Patreon or YouTube members, both of which are linked down in the video's description, or you can indeed go grab some merch on our Ko-fi store. We've got some cool Sinful Gaming dice, which you'll see used on the channel, down for sale in there. Lastly, as a special thanks to everyone who supports on Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out on every video we do that you support. So a thank you to our Patreons, Christian Weir, James, Soren, Greenskins Gaming, AJC, Kenny Lowe, Alderin Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, Anton Nielsen, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Dynet226, and Derek. And a shout out to our YouTube members, and a massive thank you as well to Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Chris Wallace, Ronya, Villy, Lockloric, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Revenar, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Sean Scott, and Pink Nico Fire. Lastly, a massive thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel, and to Xmorphic, who has done amazing work in setting up our Discord server and doing amazing work over there. Thank you all for watching once again. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.